A pretty iconic filming location. Clerks, that is the quick stop grocery store. And we're in the town of Leona, New Jersey. Nice small little town. Let me give you a better looking shot of the actual store from Clerks. The whole shot, the whole movie was actually shot inside that store, and right up here on the roof, somewhere along the roof. I'll take you along the back there. They would be playing hockey as well, so pretty cool sight. And actually next door is the video store as well. Let's take a look. You got some naughty videos. Let's see if you could see inside. From what I understand, can't see it. From what I understand, that's kind of where it left off as a video store. Old school video store. Hasn't changed. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's the inside. I think the film was over like the course of, if I'm not mistaken, it was over the course of like 20 some odd days when it was filmed. Have a good day. Bunch of stickers. Jay Garcia's show. Flicks News. I don't think it's been, and obviously here's the across the street. This wasn't here. These apartment buildings, it was all a field. Let's go around back. Oh, what's going on here? Castle is coming. Kevin Smith presents Smodcast opening this summer. Pandemic pending. Ain't that the truth? Smod Castle. Wow. I don't know what that's all about. Live podcasts, comedy shows, all things oral. Pretty damn cool. From what I hear, Kevin Smith still, contributes to this neighborhood. Let's take a look around back. Still gives back. Yeah, up on that roof, the boys would be playing hockey. That's pretty damn cool. Let's take a look here. Side view. So Leona, New Jersey is about, I'd want to say, get a better view, maybe an hour, 10 minutes outside of the city. Let me give you a better view here as I try to cross the street. Still here. I try to go inside. Small little town. There you go. Famous bathroom. We grab some milk. Cool looking shirt, souvenir. In Atlantic Highlands, Postens funeral parlor. You should be very familiar with this if you watched the movie Clerks. So what happened? They close up the shop at 4 o'clock. They come down here to pay their respects to Julie, who died the day before. So the camera shot would have been like right around here. And they run up, they go into the funeral parlor. And about a couple of minutes later, next shot, you see him screaming and running. So they run out here, go into the car, let's say would be right here, and then drive down the road that way. And the other mourners at this point are running after them and trying to peg their car with rocks and stones and whatnot. So this is Poston funeral parlor. This is Atlantic Highlands. This is Central Ave and Central Ave in Lincoln. It's actually East 58th Lincoln. 58 East Lincoln. Atlantic Highlands, just maybe about a mile and a half away from where the Quick Stop store is. So not that far away for a filming location. One more place to go. Come on. let's go for the ride. So I know maybe some of you aren't familiar with the film Clerks. So let me just give you a kind of a brief little synopsis here. So the plot is that a film actually in 1994, and the gist of it. So you have Dante Hicks. He's a guy that works as a retail clerk at Quick Stop Groceries. He's called into work on his day off to cover another employee's morning shift. Arriving at the store, he finds that the locks to the security shutters are jammed closed with chewing gum, so he hangs a sheet over them with a message written in shoe polish, "I assure you, we're open." So the gag is they were only allowed to shoot at night, so the shutters were down. And I think that's where this whole tag comes into this whole gag comes into play, is because they were filming there. So it was filmed again for $28,000, just as an FYI for you guys. And they passed their time in that store engaging in discussions, philosophical discussions, topics such as movies, sex, relationships, and difficult customers. Some of the customers they encounter during the day, they're angry and demanding. Others are clueless and polite. Some are wise. After several hours, Dante discovers that his boss has left on a trip to Vermont, leaving him to run the store alone for the rest of the day. Dante and Randall find a number of reasons to leave the store and slack off, from a rooftop hockey game, which I showed you guys, with Dante's friends, to an ill-fated wake for one of Dante's ex-lovers, which is Julie, that passed away. And they went over to this funeral home. Dante is torn between two women, his current girlfriend Veronica and his ex-girlfriend Caitlin, with whom he still secretly communicates. Dante is distressed when he learns Veronica has given oral sex to 36 other men before her and engaged in snowblowing with at least one. So that is your brief synopsis of this story. It is hysterical. Not for the young kids. I'm not going to give out the whole thing, the whole spoiler. I mean, though it's came out since 94. But a lot of F-bombs are thrown that way. Close to 100. I counted. But it's a very hilarious movie. Very hilarious movie. One more location. Let's go take a peek at it. So this is Dante's house in Clerks. Dante's 22. He works at the Quick Stop, the market that we've seen there, and still lives with his parents. He feels that because he runs the store, he's independent, in control of his life, and yet he could be considered a pushover, and often agrees to work when he doesn't have to. Hence that catchphrase that always you see in that film, "I'm not even supposed to be here today." He frequently gets into debates ranging from philosophy to Star Wars with his best friend, Randall Graves, who works at the adjacent RST video store, what we've seen. Dante has problematic relationships. He has difficulty dealing with his girlfriend, Veronica, having an extensive history of performing fellatio on 37 men, including him, even though she seems to be generally care for him, going so far as to bring him lasagna at work. If that's not an I love you, then I don't know what it is. And he even helped him fix a flat tire. At the same time, Dante is also kind of in love with his ex-girlfriend, Caitlin, right? And seems intent on kind of rekindling that relationship. In the end, spoiler alert, if you don't want to be spoiled, don't listen. He doesn't end up with any one of them. He ends the relationship by telling Veronica that... Randall, actually. Yeah, that's it. Randall ends the relationship by telling Veronica that Dante never got over Caitlin. And Caitlin is hospitalized after accidentally having the naughty, dark bathroom, that bathroom that you've seen in the Quick store, with a corpse, with whom she believed to be Dante. Towards the end of the film, Dante laments his lot in life, only to be, left speechless when Randall explodes at him, accusing him of blaming everyone else for his lack of initiative. They get into a brief fight, but they reconcile immediately afterwards. In the final scene, he tells Randall that he's going to try to work things out with Veronica. It is implied that he will try to find direction in his life. And that's the first scene. That's the first Clerks, because there was Clerks 2 as well, and even Clerks 3, I believe, right? Yeah, I think there was Clerks 3. Don't quote me on it. That could be, I think, or it was coming out. Clerks 3. My memory is so foggy. Yes, Clerks 3 is coming out, guys. That's right, it's coming out. I knew I didn't see it, or I would have seen it already. Clerks 3 is coming out, so be on the lookout for that. And at the end, you will see how the house looked like in the film. It almost looked like identically, to some minor changes. But you can match it up with the awning or the roof, the point there, that triangle right above the door looked very similar. So this has been the filming location of Clerks. Please do subscribe. Please do hit that notification bell. It will mean a lot to me. We're going to have some fun. A lot of cool new videos are coming out that have been filmed. And I hope all is well. Till next time. Mahalo.